So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Coledayeet settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves.
Vaughn Grissom.
Out there to center. De La Cruz gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there and out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Coledayeet makes the catch, and that'll do it. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now 1-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Bottom of the first, and on the hill today, Spencer Strider.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Joey Wendell now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering is fouled back. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say,
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on. No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Wendell fires over to first, and there's 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Vaughn Grissom with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. Good job of damage control right there. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder,
Strider back to work.
Soler.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jesus Sanchez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin.
In the air, right field, Coledayeet. Long run. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That's a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Runner at second, nobody out. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Arcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off left side. And here it comes. Got him. 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. Riley stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They're up. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Charles LeBlanc.
The shortstop.
First pitch, not close.
LeBlanc.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And he deals. Stays alive. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Got him looking. 1 gone here. And up next for Miami, J.J. Bleday. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Next pitch is popped up. J.J. Bleday with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and that's an out. So the batting order turns over. Down the third baseman, Joey Wendell. On the ground, right side. And he'll be safe at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna under it, and that's the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Start of the fourth. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Leading off with the break.
And the
The
pitch.
shortstop.
That's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And that's through there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Got him. 2 gone now. Here's Acuna now.
The right fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Grissom stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Liner, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. First and second, 2 down.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. 2 left. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman. Chisholm.
love at first sight. West Coast precision for the listeners delight. Take you on a cruise, be a millionaire. But it's lonely at the top, cause the best don't stop. Producing record after record and the radio drops. I get that things take time and maybe never evolve. But that's life in the city and the records revolve.
Strider back to work. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a pitch. Down the line towards the corner. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, left fielder.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Jorge Soler goes deep, and they cut into the lead. It's 2-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now Brian De La Cruz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wide to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way,
The bat.
but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. And that's outside. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
There's a strike.
Austin Riley.
The wind and the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Austin Riley goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Now batting.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And down on strikes. And there's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Orlando.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And two away now.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Contreras in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Charles LeBlanc. The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. And there's a ball. Next offering upstairs.
1 strike.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. The pitch. Stays alive. The 2-2. And that's down and away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, you earned that ball.
The right fielder.
That first offering is fouled off. LeBlanc gets his lead at first with nobody out. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2 stays alive. The pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's one down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. And now the count is even. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Right through there, got him. And that is that. One left. Top six. Leading off, Dansby Swanson.
Leading off to the bridge, the shortstop.
And the right-hander back to work.
Swanson.
He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kick steals. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Ozuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. Kicks and deals. Strike two.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got it. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So up next, Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And a base hit right there. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Vaughn Grissom now at the plate.
1-0.
High in the air, out to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Well, we go bottom six. Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The pitch. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Nope,
the next
that's a
offering
ball.
misses. And that's ball 2.
1 strike, the count.
And here it comes. Bounce to the left side. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Runner at first following the error. Jazz Chisholm now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
The center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Cooper off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Got him looking. 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. And they new pitcher on now, Braxton Garrett. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 43 up and loosening in the pen. Number 35, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And down on strikes he goes. And 1 gone.
Wow, short work to Sidney Packett to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Riley stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. A towering home run, his 2nd of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So they turn things over to the righty, Edward Cabrera. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Fastball in for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0-1. That's down and in.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch.
That's off the plate.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Count 1 and 2.
And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Fly ball down the line. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 up, 1 down. Charles LeBlanc, the next up for the Marlins.
Shortstop, Charles LeBlanc.
That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Chop left side. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Bill.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to challenge.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy? This is J.J. Bleday. Foul ball. Next offering in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just
Now
enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Cortez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. They're down 5-1. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Cooper makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the righty deals. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one missing low. And he deals. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Miami, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
The third baseman, Joey.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. That's in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next pitch is outside. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ozuna makes the catch, and there's one away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches
Now
for this game.
The first baseman, Garrett.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ozuna under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter,
2 outs,
number 2.
base is empty.
Second baseman,
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Miami down. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Vaughn Grissom.
Leading off for the plate, the designated hitter,
Cabrera back to work.
Grissom.
Right down the chute. And that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott appears to be getting loose. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. And the slider catches the zone. Got him. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Hill.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Riley stands in now and watches strike 1. And the pitch. Strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Out to short. And it gets by him.
I mean, come on, have a game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Matt Olson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1 ball.
So now 1-2. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Onto the bottom.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left
And a
fielder,
pitch.
Jorge
Soler stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The center field, number 14,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Why to kick the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And it's fouled away. Stays alive. Is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just 1 strike away.
I got to count 2-2.
And a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw with the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.